to One to Win, a trivia game for trivia nerds by trivia nerds and hosted by a trivia nerd himself. Get ready, I'm going to put my graphic on the screen so you can take a screenshot. Hi, everybody, I'm Tim Dunn. Come say hi to me on Twitter if you want. It's nice to hear from everybody, and I'm really happy to be with you today. Today, Friday, December 3rd. It's December. We're in the home stretch of 2021, everybody. One more month to go. Let's finish strong, right? That's a nice thing to aspire to finish strong this month. Did you have an okay year this year? I mean, did you accomplish anything cool or interesting, or did you go somewhere new or fun? I don't know. Or just park it on the couch all year and mind your own beeswax and eat bread and just get fat? I don't know. I think a lot of us did that this year, and that's A-okay. But we have 1 month left of 2021. Read that book, that script, do that 30-day yoga challenge. It's only the 3rd. You can still get all 30. It still counts. Well, whatever you end up doing with your December is your business. But let's put some extra pep in 3 people's steps today. And let's go ahead and play trivia for a prize pot of $50 dang. Split 3 ways, $25 to our first place winner, $15 to our second place, and 10 smackaroonies for the bronze. Those are some pretty healthy amounts of money. You could buy a bunch of yarn and learn to macrame this month with any of those prize amounts. Hey, that's a fun project. Learn to macrame. Make me a macrame owl. I like macrame owls. Okay, Tim, so what is this? You just sit on the internet and talk about macrame owls for 20 minutes? No, we play trivia and we'll start really soon. But Tim, how do we play? I've never played. I don't know the rules. Oh, hi. Let me just tell you how we play. That's a thing that I know how to do. Okay, in a couple moments, I'm going to be asking you 12 general knowledge trivia questions. And I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tap on the answer that you think is correct. If you tap wrong, no big deal. You can change your answer within the 10-second window we give you. And the more questions you get right, and the faster you do it, the closer you'll be to winning our grand prize. And remember, in this game, there is no elimination. You stay all day. So if you get a question wrong, do not worry. You can keep playing. That's nice, right? Time is of the essence in this game because the prizes will be awarded to players who get the most questions right in the least amount of time. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. Well, you'll figure it out. It's pretty easy. And it wouldn't be a show, okay? It wouldn't be a show if I didn't have a little disclaimer up top. And I love to say it because it's true, and I love that it's true. You listen to me, okay? Questions are going to be hard, okay? You're probably not going to know the answers to a bunch of these questions, and that's part of the gig, okay? If you immediately knew the answer to every single question, fun, you know what I mean? So some of these are designed to stump you. It's by design. There is no penalty for guessing, though. So take your time, but not too much time. Go with your gut. And who knows? Maybe you'll win $25 today. Listen, someone's got to win $25. Not you, who? No. Started. Today's going to be great. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy December. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you all. And what do you say we get this showboat? Let's go. Who's ready for question 1? Let's fire up the old quiz machine. Here we go. Q1. Here we go. What color is Santa's suit usually portrayed as? Is it blue, red, or orange? Santa Claus, his suit. Did you sit on Santa this year? If you did, you know that Santa typically wears the color. Okay, that's just an intro question. Now you know how to tap. Now you know how to play. And now you know that Santa's suit is red. Good news. 90 of you got that one correct. 1 of you guessed orange. If you're the one who guessed orange, say hello in the chat so we know who the orange guesser was. It's always fun to know who thinks what, you know? Why not? All right, now you know how to play. Let's go. Q2. Which of the following words is an example of a palindrome? Is it groovy, namaste, or race car? Do you know what a palindrome is? Ever heard of a palindrome? If not, palindromes are phrases, words, and numbers that are spelled the same backwards and forwards. Yesterday's date was actually a palindrome, depending on how you jot down dates. One2Win12032021. Yeah, December 2nd, 2021. It's a palindrome. And one of the simplest palindromes in English, pretty much the very first one that comes to mind when most people think of palindrome is race car. Try reading race car forwards and backwards. It's the same. Hooray. 85 of you. That question. Very straightforward. Ding. How about that? Do you like jokes? Are you here for the jokes? Are you here for the fun? Okay, let's keep going with questions. Oh, Hannah is a palindrome as well. That was a book we read as a kid. Hannah is a palindrome. Learning about me, isn't that nice? Q3. Which company's CEO announced they would be stepping down this week? Was it General Motors, Twitter, or Walmart? Stepping down CEO, General Motors, Twitter, or Walmart? That's time right there. It's time for breaking news. As of Monday. Okay, it's a couple days old. The CEOs of one of these companies resigned this very week, which he publicly announced in a tweet. Everything is terrible. After having been ousted once all the way back in 2008, and after 15 years of not adding an edit button, Jack Dorsey stepped down from the company he co-founded and ran for a grand total of 8 years, and that would be Twitter. Twitter.com. Twitter is our answer for Q3. 81 to winners aren't ready to throw in the towel just yet. Go find me on Twitter.com and say hello if you like. 5 of you guessed Walmart and 6 guessed General Motors. You know, those are fair questions, but guess you don't like current events. I don't either. I had to turn the news off this week. It's been a crazy week, you know? You gotta relax. This is a relaxing question for Q4. This is my kind of question. Q4. Which of these music genres was developed most recently? Was it K-pop, synthwave, or vaporwave? Some interesting ones in there. Not your mama's music choices, huh? Or maybe. Now, all 3 of these are fairly relatively modern genres. Despite only having found its popularity in the past 20 years, the oldest one amongst them is K-pop, short for Korean pop. It dates all the way back to the 1940s. Synthwave, also known as outrun, is a variant of electronic music from the early 2000s that originates from French house producers. Think bands like Kavinsky and FM84. FM84 is a band that I, for real, love. But that's not the answer we were looking for. The newest genre is vaporwave, which was kind of born as a meme around 2011, you know? 38 players knew their modern music, and seriously, FM84 is so good. It feels like, remember that Black Mirror episode, San Junipero? FM84, like the music reminds me of that. Does that make sense to you? Go listen to FM84. You'll love them. The guy, Ollie, can really wail. Like, it's a really great band. Hey, let me talk about this for a little more. Just kidding. Let's do Q5. Okay, here we go. Q5. Moving on. What country's flag does not contain the color green? Is it Bosnia and Herzegovina? Is it St. Kitts and Nevis? Or is it Tanzania? Does not contain the color green. That's time, and now Timothy Dunn presents Fun with Flags. Join me, won't you, for an exploration through all things flag. I mean, everyone knows the colors of the French flag, right? That one's an easy one. But we went for a little trickier one here. St. Kitts and Nevis and Tanzania's flags have more than a couple things in common. They're both formed by diagonal lines. They both have 4 colors, and indeed, one of these 4 colors is green. Bosnia and Herzegovina's flag contains blue, yellow, and white. Green in sight. Rhyming on the screen if you know what Timmy means. Okay, I shouldn't do that anymore. And I promise I won't. I can't promise that I might do it. No, that's life. Congratulations. 47 of you got that one correct. We lost 42 of you, but we didn't really lose you because you keep playing. You know what I mean? So now you know for next time. Let's keep it moving. Q6, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Q6 in Monopoly. What color is the last property before go? Is it blue, brown, or red in Monopoly? That's time. Do you play Monopoly? Monopoly is one of the most popular board games for some reason, despite being a crushing reminder of how awful capitalism is and how expensive everything is. And also, in spite of its incredible ability to break up families. and cause screaming matches in the living room. People be cheating at Monopoly, okay? People are cheating at Monopoly, and I will not stand for it, okay? Now, the gist of the game is that you have to acquire as many properties as you can, build hotels on them, and try to make the rest of the players go bankrupt. What a fun game that is, huh? Isn't that nice? Well, the properties are color coded. The very first ones you'll pass are brown and not very valuable. And the most valuable properties, the last ones before go, say it with me, Park Place and Boardwalk, are blue. Blue is the answer we're looking for. We have 59 one-to-winners that are not feeling blue. Right. Great job, everybody. I like Scrabble. I'm not really a Monopoly person. Let's keep it going. Q7. Q7, on average, this is one for me. Which animal sleeps the most every day? Is it ducks, rabbits, or squirrels? On average, what animal sleeps the most? There you go. Wake up. Time is up, everybody. Check your batteries. It's time for our animal question of the day. And listen, these animals all do sleep a lot. Rabbits have quite a reputation for sleeping all day long, but on average, they only sleep for 11 and a half hours. Less than me. Just kidding. I wish I could sleep 11 and a half hours every day. But that's not the answer we were looking for, because they're outslept by squirrels. Squirrels sleep 15 hours per day. They literally spend over half of their life asleep. 25 one-to-winners are busy storing up them nuts for the winter. We lost 37 guessed rabbits, and 24 thought ducks. Have you ever seen ducks sleeping? I'm not sure that I've ever seen ducks sleeping. They probably just look normal, right? If you've seen ducks sleeping, let me know. Send me a picture of a duck sleeping. I think I'd like to see that. Here we go. Q8, 75% of the way through. Which of the following writers was not born in British India? Was it George Orwell, Sarah Sharp-Hamer, or William Thackeray? There you go. It's a literary question. Do you read? Do you like writers? Okay. Now, these three writers were all from Britain, but two of them were actually born in British India. Let me try and clue you in. One of them wrote dystopian novels. George Orwell, widely known for 1984, whose real name is Eric Blair, was indeed born in British India, and the writer of Vanity Fair, William Makepeace Thackeray. Isn't that awesome? His middle name is Makepeace, like one word, make peace. That's awesome. Well, he was born in Calcutta, these days known as Kolkata, also in British India. The writer who was not born is Sarah Hamer. She was born in Leeds. You know. He'll get that right. We got 54, got that one right. Good job, everybody. I like when people know things. It makes it more fun. We have a lot of people playing today. That's really fun. I think we have almost 100 one-to-winners. We should get that number to 1,000 sometime, right? Maybe tell your friends. Tell your friends we're playing next week, okay? And we'll get 1 million people in here. It'll be fun. Great. Let's move on to Q9. Q9, it's time for a picture question. Who was the latest actor to play James Bond? The latest actor to play James Bond. Tap on the answer on the screen. Let me know which one you think. Do you know the answer? Now, of course, I just watched all of these. We have Pierce Brosnan, we have Daniel Craig, Roger Moore, and David Niven, and the most recent James Bond, the latest actor to play James Bond, is the top right, good old Daniel Craig. Mamma mia, those are blue eyes, 77 of you got that one right. Great job. We had 7 Pierce Brosnans. Pierce Brosnan is also a old school hunk. You know what I mean? Congrats to everyone. I really just watched all the Daniel Craig James Bond movies, and they're good. I recommend them. I'd never seen them before, and so I watched them. And that's what you do with media. You consume it. Thank you very much. Welcome to my TED Talk. Let's keep going. Q10. Which of these tectonic plates is larger? Is it Antarctic plate, Australian plate, or South American plate? Do you know plate tectonics? Is that something that you are familiar with? Do you enjoy earthquakes? All right. Well, the South American plate is the Wrong answer for this one. So if you guess that, you guess wrong, and that's okay. 19 of you thought so. 19 of you also thought the Australian plate, and you are wrong as well. The answer is the Antarctic plate. 48 One2Winners knew that the Antarctic plate is larger than the Australian or South American plates. And that's also one for all of you people who like to collect plates. I like saying the word plate. Congratulations. Let's move on. Q11, we're almost there. Q11, which movie was shot on both film and digital? Was it Tenet, The Hateful Eight, or The Room? Which movie was shot on both film and digital? Now, for real, these are all scary, and so I do not blame you if you haven't seen them. I haven't seen them, that's fine. So the movie I'm talking about is actually a pretty crazy story. It's widely regarded as one of the worst movies in history. No one has any idea where the money got to make came from, and the guy who wrote it, produced it, and directed it actually doesn't know much about producing movies at all. In fact, since he had no real idea what the difference between film and digital was and which one would be like better for his movie, he decided to just like do both. And so he did. He shot it on both. That's wild. And I think from what I've told you about, you can probably rule out Tenet and The Hateful Eight. Because indeed, the movie we're inquiring about here is The Room. The Room. 45 One2Winners got that one correct. I'm not sure if you should watch it, but The Disaster Artist, which is a film about this film, is actually pretty dang hilarious too. So there you are. 45 of you guessed The Room. 41 of you. That's almost half. But you know what? You get to stay in the game, baby, because that's how we roll. And we're rolling in Q12, our final Q of the do. First goo of the Sioux. Great. Question 12. Which of these names was not proposed for the planet Pluto? Which of these names was not proposed? Was it Cronus, Geras, or Minerva? Do you know about your planets? Do you study the planets? Do you like the outer space stuff? You like Neil deGrasse Tyson? I was a real space nerd. I really wanted to go to camp as a kid. I didn't get to go. And now I think I'm maybe past my prime. 45 of you guessed correctly. Geras was not the proposed name for Pluto. Congratulations to all 45. You got that correct. And that's it. 12 Qs. Well, that's the game. Well, today we had 98 players in the game today. At one point, we had over 100. That's pretty good. What place do you think you came in? 98 options here. Someone's got to be number one. Someone's got to be number 98. Let me know in the chat how you think you did. Type your number in there. Let's put your money where your mouth is. Who thinks they're number one? Someone's feeling 64th. I want to see someone say number one. I would love to see the number one person say number one right now. And then I would be thrilled to announce your name as the winner. No one's going to say number one. Everyone's saying 70 minus one. And like, okay, I get it. No one's saying number one. That's okay. Last place. Oh, have a little faith. Let's go ahead and announce the winners. And oh, number one. I love that. Keep that energy right there. All right, let's announce the winners. Today's winners are... we have Bradley as our number one winner today. We've seen you before. Congratulations. Answering 12 correct answers in 54.22 seconds. Score count, we've seen you before too. Congratulations. 12 correct answers in 54.32 seconds. And Jim, old Jim, James himself with 12 correct answers in 60.81 seconds, bringing home the bronze. Congratulations to all of our winners. $25, $15, and $10. Make me a macrame owl. That's it, friends. That's One2Win. That's how we play. Congrats to all of our winners. If you didn't snag any of the prizes this time, we'll be back again next week, Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time, and doing the whole shebang one more time. You know what I mean? Set a little reminder, invite a friend. It's kind of fun, right? I'm Timothy Dunn. It's been my incredible pleasure to be here with you again today. And as always, if you had any fun, if you laughed, if you enjoyed yourself, I challenge you to go out in the world and do something nice for someone else in your life, because joy is not meant to be kept. Joy is meant to be shared. Thank you all so much for watching and for playing. If no one else has told you yet today, I love you. I'll see you all over on Twitter or in your sweet, sweet dreams. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm Tim. See you later. Bye.